Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The Reclamation. In this dream, I was wandering somewhere in the darkness of the night, and I myself didn't know where I was headed. I kept on walking and eventually saw Prophet Muhammad ﷺ laying on a bed under an open sky. I ran towards him and sat down next to him and asked, "Ya Rasulullah, why are you laying here? Why are you not sleeping in your home?" Prophet Muhammad ﷺ replied, "Which home? The house which I had made has been taken over by some people, and the people who were in my house have ran away in groups, and the ones who have taken over my house are damaging it severely." For the first time in my life, I glanced into the eyes of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. When my eyes gazed upon his eyes, I became awestruck and my eyes were fixated. I just couldn't look away. It felt as if his eyes were filled with all of the nur of Allah. This was such an unbelievable and amazing moment for me. Tears started flowing down his eyes as he spoke, saying, "My son, free my house from those people with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help and rebuild my house again. Unite my nation into one nation and lead them to their destiny so that my house is respected once again in the entire world, just as it was respected once before. And don't be afraid, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with you. He will help you in every condition. You are my son, and it is impossible that the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala skips my son." I looked firmly into the wet eyes of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and said, "No matter how dangerous it is, I will do this work of yours by the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." After hearing this, the eyes of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ lit up with happiness, and Prophet Muhammad ﷺ started invoking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying, "Ya Allah, help my son." Afterwards, I began my journey and traveled to the house of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, following the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which guided me along the way. When I reached Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's house, then I said to myself that, "Qasim, this is your own home." On the roof of this house, I saw that there were some individuals with weapons watching over the area so that no one would trespass. Suddenly, I saw the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala appear on my right hand index finger, and from this nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I destroyed the armed individuals and made my way into the house. I saw that the whole house had been converted into a cave, and I became very distraught. Afterwards, I started to search for the Muslims, thinking, where are the Muslims and how will I call them all? Then I say, "Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar," and some Muslims heard my call, and the dream ends there.
Muhammad Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadun Rasulullah. Oh, talk to me, Muhammad. Upon you I pray for peace, for you have eased my troubled mind. Oh, talk to me, Muhammad. And as we walk along together, we will get along just fine. As I travel down life's road, I will get along just fine.